Hi everybody, this is Charla from the Magic Cave, and today I'm going to be playing a deck that isn't as strong since Core 2021 came out. When Ikoria came out, Mutate was the big thing that you've seen a lot of in Standard Ranked, and as a matter of fact, in May when Ikoria dropped, um, this is the deck that I played. Now, the month of May, I made it all the way to Mythic, and uh, it did pretty good. Didn't have very many losses with it, unless it was just against complete jank decks, then it just didn't have a chance. So, gonna go over this deck a little bit, just briefly, so we can get to playing. I've got Umori as my companion, and he has the each non-land card in your starting deck must share a card type, and in this case all mine are creatures. I have two Gilded Goose for mana ramp as well as life gain if needed. Have a Dranith Magistrate. Your opponents can't cast spells from anywhere other than their hands. Essence Symbiote. Whenever a creature I control mutates, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature and gain 2 life. Paradise Druid. These are good for mana, but in my case I don't really use them as mana. I use them for the hexproof to mutate on top. A Crystalline Giant, and you know what they do. Cub Wardens. I have two of those. When they mutate, it creates two 1/1 life link cat creature tokens. Vulpikeet, I have two of these. When the creature mutates, I put a +1/+1 counter on it. Pretty much Mothra. Whenever a creature I control without flying dies, I return it back to the battlefield under my control with a flying counter. Insatiable Hemophage. Whenever the creature mutates, each opponent loses X life and I gain X life, where X is the number of times the creature is mutated. Has some Dirge Bats in there for Planeswalker and creature destruction. Gem Razors for artifact and enchantment destruction. Great Horn, this is for mana. When playing this, you definitely need all the mana you can get. Umori does cut the cost down by 1 of Mutate cost, but it's always good to have that extra mana for bigger threats throughout the game. Majestic Archorn, this is pretty much for life gain. The Sterix, this is pretty much your win condition, because however many times the creature has mutated, however many creatures permanents get put onto the battlefield at that time. I have a Tristani Discordant. She was really good in this deck due to the fact of with Agent of Treacheries in the decks at the time, all my creatures would come back to me where I controlled them. I have Nethroi. I have the Godzilla version of Nethroi. When it mutates, I return any number of target creatures with total power 10 or less from my graveyard to the battlefield. Cheering Harvester for sacrificing of a creature on the opponent's end. And I also have lands. And also don't forget about my Boneyard Lurker. He was hiding down here, so yeah. Let's see what this deck can do. One thing I do have to say, though, is, like I noted, we're not seeing a whole lot of mutate, like strictly mutate right now going on. It's a lot of just mutate here and there, especially with the cat decks that's come out in Core 21. They do use Cub Wardens quite a bit for life gain, and also using for extra cat creatures and lifelink. So, one thing to keep in mind when playing this deck, I like to have a Paradise Druid in my hand. That starts the game off really strong, but this is not a bad hand at all. We have a turn 1, turn 2, and a turn 3, all mana that we need, even a white to supply us with that extra color. So this is actually not a bad hand, and if push comes to shove, we can always use the food token and the Gilded Goose as our other source of mana for that turn 4. Go ahead and get our goose out so we can get that food token. And one thing I like to stress is most of the damage within the mutate abilities is what's going to win the game for you. Sometimes it puts your opponents kind of with their back against the wall, and it's just like, okay, you know, depending on whatever will be, they'll have to sack a creature, or I will have to destroy a creature, or whatever comes about. So, definitely going to go ahead and attack with him. Need to get as much damage in as possible. Like I noted when I was going over the deck, the Paradise Druid, I never use it for mana unless I have another out on the battlefield that I have not mutated on. I use it for hexproof because when all of these creatures are being mutated one onto the other, the first thing that they're going to do is they're going to target that particular creature to get rid of. So, with that being said, if it has hexproof, of course, they can't be targeted by spells and abilities, but except for, board wipe. That's the biggest thing. So we do have another goose that we can play. And I'm thinking we'll hold off on playing the other goose right now, and we'll go ahead and get Umori in to go ahead and cut that cost down whenever we get Umori out onto the battlefield, because it does cut that cost down by 1. Now, like I said, my deck is all creatures, other than Crystalline Giant, but it's still an artifact creature. We'll go ahead and play the goose. So I do see that they are running a black and white deck. Obviously, with them having a Johnny's Pride made out right now, it does look like it's complete life gain. So they probably have the vampire that gains life when they gain life, but they have, okay. So this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm going to go ahead and block this with my goose. Alright. So we're going to go ahead, stick him on there, because we don't want that thing causing us any more trouble. We can swing for the fences. So this deck's going actually better than I thought. My Paradise Druid always has me having that security blanket of knowing that I can't be touched unless it is complete board wipe, but this this is actually going quicker than what I thought. So, let's see here. We'll just go ahead. We'll let it enter tapped. Go ahead and put him out. Make sacrifice the little glider? Yes, the glider. And they're dead. Just because of the two hemophages I had mutated. Lost that much life. So that was game one. That was actually very, very quick compared to some of the matches I play. So we're going to go ahead and play another one. I really do love, though, the Mutate deck. I felt like it was so fun. This is actually a terrible hand. We have nothing that we can play for quite a while. And a lot of damage would wind up getting through before we could actually do anything. So, we're going to go ahead and take a mulligan. Oh, wow. Okay. That's even worse. Oh, goodness. Taking a risk, but we're going to go ahead and mulligan again, and we'll just have to return some cards. Alright, we'll keep the 5, we'll return the Sterix back, and we will get the Aracorn back. Now, we will have to play one of these Great Horns outright. Oh, they're being nice. Hello. So, still nothing that we can play right now. Going on turn 3. Azorius Locket. Okay, so... not crazy, but different. Considering we don't have nothing to play yet, we're just going to go ahead and bring Umori in our hand. Okay, so this is a blue-white deck, I assume. We'll just go ahead and get him out, considering, well, we don't have anything else. Now, we will be able to mutate our Great Horn. Nope, just kidding. Oh yeah, he is a human, and you cannot mutate onto humans. Well, if we don't draw anything again, we're going to have to start discarding, and that is a bummer. Because at some point, I will get to play these cards, but it doesn't help if... Eek! That's not good. Okay. That's different. What even was that? Target creature gets -4, -7 till the end of turn and they draw a card. Okay. This is very different. Blue-white decks tend to confuse me sometimes. Because whenever you see blue, you never know what you're going to expect. Now, just like I thought, we're going to have to start getting rid of a card. I'm going to get rid of this one. Just because right now he's not doing me any good. Which, by the looks of it, nothing's doing me very good. Okay. I forgot what this thing does. There were so many cards that come out in Eldraine with all these, like, funky things, so... oh yeah, when the 12th one's put on, they get to shuffle their... Okay, well, at least we don't have to discard another card. We can just bring this little guy out. Next turn, we will be able to mutate the Great Horn onto this and also get another +1 counter and gain 2 life. So, that won't be too bad. And they're not going to be able to escape this card because they can't play. That's not technically in their hand. Because of this little guy's ability. Oh, great. This is looking like a complete, you know, BS deck to me. Whatever. You want to be like that with your little typhoon? Go ahead. Oh man, let's get a swamp here. We need some black mana. Let's go ahead with this guy. Go ahead, block him. Fine. Oh, you can't make another one. Oh, great, another one. Oh, I love that. Oh, this is looking like a complete jank deck to me. I mean, this is what, like turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. And he's got a 6/6 flying shark typhoon and 2 3/3s. Like, what is this? Like, what the crap is this? Oh, jeez. I don't like this at all. Oh. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, don't have enough to start doing this yet. I guess we will go ahead and get our Hemophage out. Let him mutate onto the Great Horn. Grab another mana. And that way next turn we'll be able to play our Sterix. That works for me. 2 green. I'll grab another swamp. Okay, we're not. Let's see. No, we're not attacking right now. Because if I attacked, he would kill my Sharky. Or my Great Horn. But his Sharky would stay alive. So, oh, God. So it does look like we're playing an Azorius deck. That's pretty sad. Because this is absolutely crazy. I'm getting overran by flying sharks. Oh, jeez. Alright. Well, we may want to forget the Sterix at this time and start, you know, letting the Great Auricorn gain us some life here. Oh man. This is not good. Not good at all. This is an absolute crazy deck. Sometimes it just absolutely gets insane. So let's let our Sterix do the work here. Oh, and now our Druid wants to show their face. Well, we'll go ahead and mutate another time on top of the Sterix. Doesn't hurt. Get more out. Now what's really going to suck is if they return this back to our hand. And that's not uncommon with blue. They could very well have an unsummon and screw the game all to pieces. And if that's the case, we are done for. So we could just go ahead and block our... No, wait. This is such a hard decision because they're just going to double up and block with their, like, monsoon of and stampede of flying sharks. So that's 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. Oh, God. Okay. Well, yeah. This is not going very good. Oh, jeez. Oh, buddy. Well, I'm just calling it quits right now. I know this ain't going to turn out very well. I know this game is not going to do what we need to do because this is... Yeah, we're just getting overran by a bunch of sharks. Flying sharks. Can you just imagine, like a flying shark? Can you just imagine? Like walking out in your yard and there goes a flying shark over your head? Like, that's kind of scary. Like, I'm concerned. Uh, uh, sure, why not? We'll take it. We'll block with him. It's the only thing I got flying. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm thinking that's game. Just stating the facts here. I'm thinking that's game. Because nothing else I have has flying. Unless I get a gem raiser or something within this that I can... Okay, well, we made a comeback. A small one. We're 19. So let's hope we can do it again. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and mutate this onto the Sterix again. But we have to be careful and not mill ourselves to death. Because, I'm gonna be honest, it's happened. It's happened quite a few times with me. We might actually kill them. If we have enough, we might have something. Nope. Nope, just kidding. Just kidding. We ain't got nothing else in our hand to be able to mutate. Oh, we made them give up. Oh my gosh. Okay, we made a huge comeback. We went from, what was it, 4 health to 39? That works for me. So, wow, that was an absolute nail biter. That was absolutely terrifying. Those flying sharks was overwhelming me quite a bit. I'm not gonna lie about it. Oh man, what a game. Well, and there you have it. That was my Mutator Tot deck. I really enjoyed playing it. I was on the edge of that last game. That was pretty scary. But if you definitely like seeing this Mutate deck and how crazy that match was, give us a thumbs up on this video. We are going to continue uploading Arena matches onto the YouTube channel. We do find that it gets a lot of views and gets a lot of chatting with us so that we can talk about things a little more with you all. We've kind of taken Magic up a little online, arena-wise, a little more. Still doesn't replace our card Magic, because there's no better feeling than actually having paper Magic in your hand. We do love that, and the love we have for that is unreal. So remember, if you like what you see, go ahead and give this video a like. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the button below to subscribe, and also turn on the notifications by hitting that notification bell so you will be uploaded every time, or you will be notified every time we upload a video. So for now, that's all, and this is Magic Cave saying thanks for watching.